blazing and taking no blazing. Don't need a vacation, I need a replacement. So lights out soon as we came in.
Hey, what is up guys, it's your boy Astrox back with another video. In today's video I'm just going to be explaining the things that you need to know before summoning Summoning Kokomi, alright? So as of some of you guys may not know, or if some of you do know, this is just going to be a little recap of, telling you guys how she is as a character and how she's built as well as her scaling. It's been announced, at the live stream about what she can actually do, but even before then, there's been a lot of, nerf changes to a lot of people, and how her scaling was from pure HP, and now the scaling is now split between attack percentage and HP, so that, it can make up for her negative crits, right? So as I just said before, one of the things that you guys should know is that Kokomi does not rely on crit damage, right? Her base crit rate and damage is negative 100, okay? That's the first step. So whatever damage that she does, she's gonna underperform than a lot of other catalysts. So don't expect to build her with any crit rate or crit damage, because she doesn't rely on that at all. All right, she's not gonna be one of those characters that use crit rate and crit damage, to maximize their damage output. She's gonna be more of a healer, and just a healer alone. So, which falls into why her scaling used to be pure HP, non-stop HP builds, but now they split it. The reason why they split the scaling to half HP and half attack is because, the attack percentage to make up for the lost damage, so that she doesn't underperform, fully. She's still going to underperform, but the attack percentages is going to help her a little bit more and get her a little bit more damage out, if that makes sense. It does make her harder to build just because her scaling has been split. Now I can understand if her scaling was full HP, it would have been a lot easier, right? But that's just how it is. Another thing to take note too is that Kokomi really does rely on a healing bonus. So if you get any healing bonus helmet, then that is very useful. If it has substats, that has like HP or attack percentage, and that's what she needs. Yeah, so, and if there is an attack cup, she could use an attack cup, an HP cup, an attack timepiece, and things of that nature. So if you're trying to split up your Kokomi with her scaling between attack and HP, like how they said, then you should do that. Of course you could do full HP. Then again, I'm just saying that it probably is recommended to actually build her how, Mihoyo set her out to be, is a split scaling to be, between attack and as well as HP. So you could do a 4-piece Heart of Death, that could work. It could either be like, an attack helmet, an HP helmet, if you can have a flower that has good HP and attack percentage, an HP hat, either of those could work. I'm just saying this based on what, it was actually, mentioned. If you have a healing bonus hat, that could work too, since she relies on a healing bonus. So again, yeah, this does kind of make her harder to build, because she's not going to be built based on pure HP. That way, I personally would recommend giving her a Heart of Death and trying to splitting up, as much as you can, knowing that she is a healer, right, essentially. And with all the split decisions and all the last minute changes, this is how, Kokomi set out to be. Again, I would like to hear what you guys think about, these changes, and if you feel this is harder for her to build. This is going to be very hard for a lot of players to build. For me personally, I feel, only because she is a healer and she should scale off of just HP and pure HP alone, but it seems like she's going to be scaled in between attack and HP. Another thing that you need to know is that, instead, whenever you use Kokomi's E, right, her E skill, it doesn't scale off of HP. Instead, her E skill scales off of attack. Another thing I forgot to mention about Kokomi is her weapon. Now, for Everlasting Moonglow, right, which is the name of her catalyst weapon, which has at max stats a main stat of HP of 49.6% and a base attack of 608. And for Refinement 5, it basically says a healing bonus increased by 20%, normal charge attack damage is increased by 3% of the max HP of the character equipping this weapon. For 12 seconds after using Elemental Burst, normal attacks that hit opponents will restore 0.6 energy. Energy can be restored this way once every 0.1 seconds. And this is at Refinement 5. I'm pretty sure the numbers is going to be from, instead of 20%, probably around 5%, you know, at Refinement 1. Again, I could be wrong, but these is the stats for her weapon at R5. Now, you could use an attack main stat for a catalyst weapon, or again, you can even use an HP just because she's split scaling. Personally, I feel HP would be better on her, but again, the split scaling honestly kind of makes it hard. It even makes it hard for me, so I would love to know what you guys would do as well for her options. Now, I'm not summoning for Kokomi, but I could probably give you an idea of what you might go for. Now, if we look at Young Fae, right, you know, it could even be, you know, Dodoko Tails, you know, for the charge attack damage, which could help, and increase attack by 8%, which is what, you know, Kokomi would need to scale off. I don't know, it's split scaling. So again, tell me what you guys think. And well, yeah, I don't really have much options. Even Skyward Atlas could work for her, which increases elemental damage bonus by 12%. And, you know, yeah, it gives her 160%, you know, attack damage, you know? So that could even work if you're trying to give her split scaling based on, you know, how Mihoyo built her. Again, this is still very kind of weird for, you know, players and whatnot. So yeah, just tell me what you guys would want to do for her. Again, so personally, yeah, it is kind of weird, you know. There's so many things that you could do for Kokomi. But it's kind of strict too, because what are the chances? Well, I'm talking about me personally, you know, whether when it comes to getting a healing bonus, I barely get any healing bonus hats, and since she actually benefits from a healing bonus, based on what the English voice actors said in the live stream, then I guess that has to be true, you know. Other than that, you know, that's basically all the things you need to know. And if you still plan on going for her because of her aesthetics and character, then please go ahead and write and do so. I'm just here to help you guys understand that how she is going to be built and how she should be built, based on how Mihoyo made her to be between the split scaling. So please, I would like to understand your thoughts on what you think on how she's, you know, built out, you know, in her kit. And yeah, I would love to hear from what you guys have to say. So without further ado, I'll catch you guys in the next one, and hoping this video was helpful, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.